Good morning, team. Welcome back to The Commute. If you're new here, my name is Michael. I'm a school teacher, and this is my series where I spend 20 minutes having a chat with you on my way to work. It's like a podcast, but in the car. If you enjoy, please subscribe, leave a like, it helps out immensely. Now, I'm actually pulled over in a car park right now because I wanted to show you a few books I've grabbed. I bought them yesterday spontaneously. I'm very impulsive when it comes to second-hand books. But yes, so today's a catch-up. I'm not talking about a topic. If you enjoy my episodes where I'm more philosophical, I'm actually talking about something of value, click off this video. I totally understand if it's not your cup of tea, but if you're interested in what I'm up to and my life outside of philosophical conversations, please stay. You'll enjoy this one. So, I've been reading Lonesome Dove by Larry McMurtry. And I'm about 60, 70 pages in, so I'm just at the beginning of the book, but I'm really enjoying it so far. And long story short, went down a Reddit deep dive and Googled, if you like Lonesome Dove, what books would you like? And I've got a list. Now, I know I've already got tons of books I need to read this year, and I don't need more, but again, I'm impulsive and I have no self-control when it comes to cheap books. So I went to Xanadu, my favourite bookstore, Xanadu Book Exchange. If you're in New Zealand, you've got to check it out. It is the most magical maze of books, and everything's under $5. And I sent my list to Briar, who runs the shop, and I said, hey, do you have this, do you have that, do you have that? And she had a couple of them. So I have grabbed Cold Mountain, which has got rave reviews. It's just a short book, it's about 400 pages, by Charles Frazier. I've also grabbed The Thornbirds by Colleen McCullough, which also has fantastic reviews. Now, I believe this one is the first paperback printing. It's copyright 1977, and this one, oh no, it's a fourth impression. So this was printed in 1978. And of all things, which is a book I never really considered, but apparently if you like Lonesome Dove, you'll love this. And typically I consider this book like a book our grandmas would read, or our nanas would read. And that is Gone with the Wind. Apparently, if you like Lonesome Dove, you've absolutely got to read Gone with the Wind. Now, I've got a beautiful, beautiful old copy of Gone with the Wind with me. $5, keep in mind. So it is old, and it's, you know, it's showing its age. But this was printed in 1950, and it's beautiful. One I've definitely got to be gentle with, but it's in lovely condition. And what I love about old books, as I said, if you know me, I like to get my things secondhand and give them a new life. There's a beautiful message in here. To Rita, I believe. Yes, to Rita. Christmas 1950 from Gwen and Alan. I just think it's so magical seeing the life this book once had. As I said, this is over 50 years old, and it was gifted to someone on Christmas 1950. The Beatles didn't even exist. Elvis wasn't in his prime yet, you know. It's magical opening a book up and seeing little messages and the history these pages hold, and, you know, the joy they've brought someone before me. So, as I said, I've got a big reading list now. Gone with the Wind, The Thornbirds, Cold Mountain, got to finish Lonesome Dove, then I've got to read Streets of Laredo, which is the book that comes afterwards. Not thinking about reading the prequels. They've got mixed reviews. I'll see how I feel by the end of Lonesome Dove. I might be all cowboyed out. And then I'm just checking my phone because I've got a list. Also want to read All the Pretty Horses. I still need to hunt that down. I need to hunt down East of Eden. Apparently that one's fantastic. And got to finish Musashi. Now, I started reading Musashi, but kind of put it down. It wasn't drawing me as much as I thought it would. The writing style's very quick, like it moves through events very, very quickly. And I quite like a bit more detail in my books. So I think I will enjoy it. As I said, it's got amazing reviews, and I think the story's going to be wonderful, but the time just wasn't right for me. We've got to read the rest of the Asian Saga by James Clavell. I'm really looking forward to Taipan. Apparently Taipan is an amazing book. Gaijin's got mixed reviews. Apparently Noble House is great, and King Rat's, you know, King Rat is what started it all. And then I've also got Pillars of the Earth on there, Dune, and what was the last book on there? Lord of the Rings. So it's going to be a very, very busy year for me, reading-wise. I'm actually going to pull out now that I've stopped showing you things. I can drive to work and do what the series is, commute. 7:40 I'll get to work, that's not bad. But I'm finding the more and more I read, the less I'm drawn to doing other things. I really don't like playing video games anymore. It sounds weird, it used to be my main hobby. And I keep trying to come back to it, but I just can't at the moment. I don't have that passion or drive to pick up my Nintendo or turn on my PlayStation. Whereas I have a constant drive to read at the moment. I don't know where it's come from. I suppose it's that delayed gratification. It's much more fulfilling creating a world in your head, and because books are so long and take so much time to actually finish, you become very invested in them and connected to the characters, and you paint them in your own way. Even though the author has written the characters to be a certain type of person, you still make them your own person, if that makes sense. And I suppose that's why I'm drawn more to books. I'm having to work for my dopamine, having to work for that enjoyment. And as I said, that delayed gratification is becoming very important to me at the moment. But yes, as I said, this was a catch-up. I've just rambled about books. I attended the most wonderful professional development yesterday, all about neurodiversity and how best to support our neurodiverse learners, and it was wonderful. I actually learned a lot. It was for, as I said, it was for Senko and senior leadership, but my DP thought it would be really valuable for us as beginning teachers to attend the session, and it was brilliant. It answered a lot of wonderings, and I think it's given us some great resources to support our students. As well, they took us through like the formal processes of making a referral to companies like Chirp, which can get children the support they need, which is something I've never seen, the behind the scenes actions we take to get our children that support, for them to be diagnosed and whatnot, and all of those amazing things that need to happen. And it all starts with a referral, so they talked us through it and how best to do it, and yeah, it was a great day. This weekend, going to Pink Floyd Experience, which are the most magical tribute band you've ever seen. Honestly, you close your eyes and they sound like the real deal, and they're really, really lovely guys too. Very sociable, they're really invested in their community. And they give a lot back to us. They're a fantastic bunch of guys, and they all just share a common interest, and that's a passion for Pink Floyd. So they're doing the Pulse tour, which will be fantastic. Pulse has some great stuff on it. And yeah, for the rest of the week, it's week 7. I've got some new reading groups. We just regrouped all of our kids because we've done our assessments. So I've got 2 new reading groups, which are pre-readers, so we're building all of those foundations before they start picking up actual books, which is very exciting. And then, as I said, we've got week 8, week 9, week 10, and I'm on holiday, which is fantastic. I'm hoping to get out into the garden. As I said, I've let the weeds get the better of me, and the garden's looking a bit overgrown. On the radio, we've got Al Stewart, one of my favourite musicians. I love Al Stewart. If you're interested, listen to Year of the Cat. It is the most amazing album ever. It's really, really beautiful and great to chill out to. King Flooring. But yeah, as I said, I just wanted to talk to my books, really. I do apologise, I know lots of people have just subscribed because of my motivational video about being content with where you are right now. And I know this isn't one of those sorts of videos. With me, you're gonna get a mixture. You're gonna get a mixture of catch-ups and me just rambling about everything and anything. And then you will also get a mixture of meaningful videos where I talk about something I'm passionate about. So, yeah, originally this series started as a documentation of my life. It's like my video diary, so that I can capture moments in time. And then I suppose I got that passion for talking more and more about topics that were on my mind and things that were troubling me, and clearly are troubling other people around the world. As I said, I think 1,600 of you have seen my being content with where you are video, and I got like 50 subscribers overnight. It was mental. I went from like I think I must have had about 750, and now I'm at like 800 something. It's amazing. I'm so blown away that people want to hear me talk. But yeah, as I said, I'm pretty much at work. It was lovely to have a little catch up. Let me know what you're reading and what's happening this week for you. Love to you and your family. I hope you have something to look forward to, something that's going to make you smile. And I'll catch up with you soon. I'll leave you on this song. It's a great song. If it doesn't come naturally, leave it. Lots of messages in Al Stewart songs. Buddy, Eek. Kicking something around at the bus stop, not sure what that was. Gosh, I'll be at school bang on time, that's fantastic. Timed that well this morning. But hey, thank you so much for tuning in. Give Al Stewart a listen on Spotify. I'm not bound, he's bound to make you smile. It's such happy, poetic, beautiful, folky music, and it's lovely. I'd definitely compare him to Cat Stevens. He's probably the closest musician I can compare him to. But he's very unique in his own way. In my opinion, he's actually better than Cat Stevens, and I love both of them equally. Maybe Al Stewart a little bit more. Al Stewart did write Year of the Cat. But hey, Ka kite team, have a wonderful day. I'm at work. Bye.